11 to T13, and we saw some spectacular action in the semi-final, and it's four fine teams in this men's relay final: Spain, Russia, USA and France. Well, there are a few disqualifications and counter appeals in this one, but these are the four who have made it to the decider. So starting off with Spain, after the excitement of the T11 women's 100 meters final. There's no Brazil in this, as they were disqualified as Pareco Maza, Rodriguez Magui, Perez. Well, Thailand were disqualified and France were reinstated. Roganov, Zverev, Trikolich are the first three in this.
The French left very disappointed, the French crowd left because it was one of the last events and they went on the way out. So that's the American lineup: Marquise Price, David Brown, Alexis Gillette and Josiah Jameson for the USA in the red. And this is the roar for France: Hyacinth Delaplace, Antoine Parel, Baku Gambate.
And Makun, that replaces the disqualified Thailand. Spain hold the world record from eons ago.
So this is a T11, T13, so there's people of varying abilities with eyesight here. T11 totally blind, T12 and T13 do have some visibility, and so they're asking for quiet. Spain on the inside, Russia, USA in the red, and France on the outside. Men's 4x100 relay, T11 to T13 final. Complete quiet in the stadium. Call to their marks. Just a reminder that we saw a few disqualifications on the changes. They have to change over between the yellow lines, which are very faint lines on the track. The athletes will be aware of them, and before the result is ratified, the judges will check the replays to make sure no one has handed over outside of the zone. It's one judge in every changing lane, keeping a really close eye on that. Spain on the inside, then Russia, then USA, France on the outside. 4x100 relay final. And away they go. Spain on the inside, Russia well away, so too America and France on the outside. The Americans going well, catching up with France as they go. Here comes the first changeover. Now, is everybody clean? Looks all right for France, it's okay for USA. A good handover there for Russia. Russia catching up with the Americans now. Russia in the lead, I would say. On the inside, the Spanish are out of it pretty much at the moment. All the changeovers happening. It's very confusing to see what's happening there, but it's Russia going in the lead. The distinctive white-haired figure, Trikolich, doing a great run there, and it looks like the Russians, as long as they don't mess this up, are going to win. Russia going through, and here come the Americans. Russia are going to get it from America, and then France are coming in for the bronze. Ahead of Spain, it's a win for Russia. Trikolich in that third leg, an absolute stunning performance, and as long as nothing has gone wrong with that, that will be a gold medal for Russia, silver for the USA, and the French sneaked in for the bronze. Spain came fourth. Now, just checking to see if anyone does a late change.
Well, Russia were absolutely flying here. There might be a possibility of a late change there, and it was a little bit clumsy as Zverev gave it to Trikolich on the second change over second leg into three, but Trikolich firing away. And then it went to the T11. It was Andrei Koptev alongside his guide Sergei Petrichenko. They're well clear for that stage. But coming through for the United States, which is Josiah Jameson also, he wouldn't be denied. And France coming through with Gauthier and Makun and his guide on Azu. and Spain have been disqualified. Spain have been disqualified. They were in 4th place anyway. So Russia, USA, France, the 1, 2, 3, and the final changeover as Koptev was brought home by Sergei Petrichenko. Really, there was no real bother for them. It was a good margin of victory. And then 42.90 is the official time that's been recorded for that. USA get the silver medal, and good finish that by Koptev as he received from Trikolich. Nothing wrong so far that's been perceived with the Russian changes. The USA have got a national record and a continental record in 2nd. France in 3rd. Spain ultimately nowhere. But Russia take the honours, they take the gold, and France take another medal. It's bronze.
And Fedor Trikolich on the 3rd leg, as he did in the semi-final. Phenomenal performance from him, and Russia had got away to such a good start. The French are absolutely delighted with this bronze medal because they were disqualified and then reinstated. And the crowd are going absolutely nuts, bearing in mind it's a bronze medal. But let's just have a look here. So the Americans away very well. Russia, at this point, not closing too much on. The Frenchman was being caught by the American. Let's just have a look at the change here. That all looks good. Very good one there. So it's very hard when you think there's 3 people involved, because there's a partially sighted runner handing over to the guide of a blind runner. Now this is the guy with the white hair, Fedor Trikolich. The French were a little bit late with their one there, so that might, we'll have to check to see if they, I mean, if they get disqualified now, the crowd are going to be very disappointed. They lost a bit of time there. It was within the thing, and here's the last changeover. Trikolich handing it forward, and then all his man had to do on the anchor leg was just finish and not fall over, and his guide kept him on course, and he finished in absolute style. So well done, Koptev, bringing it home for Russia with his guide Sergei Petrichenko. And there is a slightly larger lion than the one they are presented with, Lyon the lion, and that is gold for Russia, silver for the United States, and a bronze for France. Confirmation of the result: Russian Federation 42.90. The Americans have set a continental record, 43.